I'm Dwayne Regretsky. And you're listening to... Wait, what show is this again?
You want it? You got it.
You want it, you got it. I'm Dwayne Regretsky, and you're watching You Want It, You Got It podcast. From me, Russ, Bad 7, and the rest of the High End Denim Records crew, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you on the other side, baby. Feliz Navidad. Y'all take care of yourselves. Woo!
What is up, dude?
What's happening? This is the last episode of the year.
Yeah, bro. 2025 is over and done with. It's been a fun ride. We had a good year.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Yeah, thanks for letting me hop on and finish out the year. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, I had you on episode 4. And then I went right before I went to Cali, we did episode 40.
Right.
And that was where I think you got the little itch there and we're like, I want to do this. I want to keep wanting to do this. And then I was just like, well, bro, anytime you want to jump on, you can jump on. And
I never left.
But that's cool, man. It's fun, man. I think we vibe well, and I think we've been doing pretty good. We haven't got any bad reviews yet, so that's kind of cool. Oh, real quick, talk about reviews.
Iron Maiden is not a thrash metal band.
No, and somebody else just said SOD, speak English or die is fucking rad. So, and that dude's name was Rust Anthrax. So, but real quick, if you guys are joining us today, because it is just me and Eric, maybe some pop-ins, do us a favor. If you're watching this on wherever, like, subscribe, share,
follow us, comment. Follow on the socials, comment on the socials, comment on YouTube and all of that. Just a thumbs up, thumbs down. And if it's a thumbs down, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us be a better us.
Eric loves thumbs ups. Eric just walks down the street and he's just like, hey, like the Fonz,
Yeah.
So, more thumbs ups. I like high fives. So I'm high five.
Yeah, it's got to be a good high five, though. I mean, you got to. The secret is to look at the person's elbow, and it'll be a nice, crisp high five. So, what about
finger guns?
Ooh, I mean, yeah. Somebody really has to deserve the bang bang.
But, yeah, because there's two different kinds. There's the, and then there's the. So yeah, whatever. So, but we've been doing this now. You jumped on in the mid 40s on this, so that's like halfway through my episode. We're at now me and you have done approximately, I'm gonna say maybe 35 or 30 or so together, and we've had a lot of cool guests.
Dude. Yeah, 100%.
Do you remember the first episode you sat in on?
That was Neck Scars, wasn't it?
Was it Neck Scars or was it Mr. Dwayne Regretsky?
Yeah. Okay, so it was either Dwayne, who I'm wearing the shirt for tonight, or was it Young Nathan?
Oh, you know what? I think it was Young Nathan, because he is your he does follow all the things you say and do, because he is
my Padawan. Yep. So I'm his Obi-Wan. Yeah.
So yeah, let's see, where is that at here? We went to wow, man. So Nathan, you jumped on. So I think that one was a tester. Dwayne Regretsky was actually the first official one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Because that one was actually titled, "Where's My Razor Scooter?" Dwayne Regretsky. But yeah, so As the episode that you sat in on, what was one of your favorite episodes this year?
Shit, man. It's hard to say because all of them had great moments. The reason why I'm still sitting in this chair up in the attic. So yeah, it's hard to put a finger on like what was your favorite or what was my favorite. So I'm gonna do the cop out and say everyone was my favorite. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Um, myself, I have an episode where I did earlier in the year with Mark from America's Standard. Um, it's a band from San Jose, Sacramento, and great guy, man. Great story. The band was around in the early 2000s. He got in some legal issues and had to go to prison for a while. And then when he got back out, they got the band back together. But literally the week, I mean, me and him, after we ended the podcast, we chatted for almost like another 30 minutes. But uh, the week after his episode aired, I got a notice that he had passed away.
Yeah, that was heavy, man.
So that interview is probably my favorite interview this year, just because I got to talk with this dude and find out a lot about him. It was a really good episode too. And there's some of the people that were close to him that haven't even listened to that episode yet, just because they can't. But now, I mean, the episode's out there in the world where anyone can go back now and listen to it. They want to hear his voice and just hear some of his stories. They were really cool. But the band just released, I saw yesterday that they just dropped a new single they had been mixing went right before he had passed. And
Oh wow.
they
Okay.
they did a show about 2 months ago where they had all the friends from all the other bands filling in on vocals. So it was a good little thing though. So that would be my favorite episode. But as they're all great because they're all different.
Yeah.
They all have different vibes to them. We some are more fun than, some are fun and some are funner and some are just the fun.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
And some go for almost 4 hours. And, it's like
those are fun, right?
yeah,
Those are fun.
no, yes,
Those
those
are
are
good.
like super fun, and then I have to go to work the next morning. It's like,
Yeah, well, we both do, but it
Yeah.
sucks. I know.
Yeah.
But I think that we've grown as a podcast, getting there slowly. But I mean, finally, I think today, for us, it's a big deal. I mean, we finally have over 1,000 followers.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks
That's
everyone.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And and the Iron Maiden post had gotten, as of when when we're recording this on the 18th of December, it's at 4,640. So we will see where this goes
Yeah.
by the 29th, which is 11 days from now. But it's crazy because like it wasn't even 24 hours. It was just like everyone's
Yeah.
like, Iron Maiden's not a thrash band. Well, no shit. They're the new wave of British heavy metal.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the people that
They
listen
they
to
definitely
Maiden,
influenced all of those thrash metal bands.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and I think that's what the clip didn't catch, or it's like, yes.
but that's what the clips are good for. You make you make noise.
Yeah.
You make noise and you get people chatting. And
Right.
I think what we should do is start titling these episodes fucking something just crazy. Like, Russ fell off a ladder and you'll never guess what happened to him. And then they got to watch the episode or something. I put myself in there because I didn't want to put any harm on you. I didn't want to put bad juju on you. So
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
I care sometimes, sometimes.
No, I appreciate that. Definitely during the holiday season.
Yeah.
So.
Do you remember, I mean, as a kid, I don't know for you, but for me, do you remember like being a kid, you be in your room, like playing with G.I. Joes or Hot Wheels or whatever, and you got your door shut and you hear your name, but you don't really hear it. And then you finally hear your name and then you go out there and you're like, what? And then your parent is like, can you turn the TV up for me?
Oh shit.
I'm like, you had me come all the way across the house
Yeah.
to turn the TV up for you because your feet don't. okay, and then it's like, no, turn it down just a little bit. Like, fuck,
Jeez.
Yeah, that
Growing
I've
up
had
in
to do.
the late 70s, early 80s before the remote control, man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never
Or
forget like going to Walmart and getting like our first microwave. And it was
oh
like a
man,
fucking game changer for like popcorn because the Orozco household, we consume mass amounts of popcorn.
hell
That is
yeah.
like an Orozco like household favorite. And when mom didn't have to do it over the stovetop, with the pot that looked like it had been to war,
Yep.
because and she could just pop the popcorn in the microwave. Yeah, that was
Well,
game changer for sure, man. Yeah,
do
yeah.
you remember the colored kernels?
No.
So in the 80s, and most of the stuff that I'll be talking about, whatever today, will be about that era. But they had colored kernels like red and blues and greens. Yeah, get that dye in us early and get us fucking. But
Ah,
anyway,
shit.
so
Red
you
number
put it in
5
there.
killing us since the
Yep.
70s, man.
Yeah, man. What lowers your sperm count or something? That's why I'm fucking the way I am. No, anyway. So you would sit there and you'd shake them, and then they would pop green kernels and red kernels, but it would be the outer would be red, and then the inside would be white. But
Okay.
yeah, they were, yeah. Yeah, I thought they were cool at least.
Nice, nice. I must have been over in Germany when that shit happened, and they did not
Well, this
have that in the commissary.
this
Yeah.
was like this was probably, I'm gonna say, like 82, 83 when I remember it, 84-ish. But I
Yeah, yeah.
also remember it coming back, or it
Oh,
was
wow.
never went
Okay.
away.
Huh.
Um, but yeah, I wanted to look that up anyway. But yeah, what's some random what's like a snack from the 80s that you remember that you can't find anymore?
Oh, shit. Nothing that really, like, pops out that, I can't find, but
Uh-huh.
one thing that, that I don't get anymore that I used to get by by the boxes all the time were Ho-Hos from Hostess, man. And I remember, like, funny story about that, Laura and I were living in East Nashville, and shit, this was probably fuck. This is, I would say between like we'll say 2006 and 2010. Whenever Hostess went out of business, they
Okay.
stopped making all their shit. And I remember I had like one ho-ho left in a box, and it was in like the back of a cabinet or something like that. And I was holding on to this ho-ho for like there was going to be a special occasion, man. I was going to be,
Yeah.
like, got the beer munchies or whatever, I'm gonna eat that ho-ho. And I remember I finally, it was time. It had sat there for who knows how long, and I go for it, and Laura had thrown it away. And I was like, "What did I do to the
No.
ho-ho?" And she was like, "I thought it was old, so I just threw it away." I was like, "It's not old, it's packaged. It was in a wrapper." And she's like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Yeah."
Well, how different to you is a ho-ho and a Swiss cake by Little Debbie? Like, how different is it? Like, is it the chocolatey or is it the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
texture?
it's a chocolate. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
chocolate.
The Swiss cake rolls never matched up to the Ho-Hos at all. Um, it was it was definitely the chocolate. Yeah, yeah. The Swiss cake rolls, they're just a little sweeter for my
Yeah.
liking. Yeah, yeah.
I, I I miss the Hostess as well. They used to have those the little pies, and this one was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pie,
Oh,
and
nice.
it was covered in chocolate, and it was like green on top, and inside it had like the custard and stuff. And man, those were fire. And I went to Germany and came back, and I never saw them again.
Yeah.
They were just gone.
Dude,
And what you got?
do you remember for a hot minute, um, Mountain Dew Pitch Black?
That was my favorite. It was great.
Dude, it was so good. Yeah, yeah. I don't know like why they stopped making it, but yeah, that they could have just kept that and regular Mountain Dew. Fuck Cold
Yeah.
Red, it's just like we don't need
Well,
that. Baja Blast is great, but that Pitch Black, man, that was a
where
good
was
one
that?
for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
another thing Another thing I miss out on is the I mean, I didn't miss out on. They tried to bring back Pitch Black as Pitch Black 2. It was horrible. It was
Yeah.
horrible. It was too, because Pitch Black had like a tartness to it, but it wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
But Pitch Black 2, man. And I'm gonna say this little TMI right here. But if you when you drank Pitch Black, you knew it when you went to the bathroom.
Oh shit.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, but yeah, Pitch Black was. Did you ever try Crystal Clear Pepsi?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That shit was great. And when
Dude.
they brought it back for a couple years, I stocked up. And
Man.
it's good. It was good still.
I have the funniest story about Crystal Clear Pepsi. So me and two of I'm in high school, and me and my buddy Jeff and my buddy Billy from Northwest. I think we were when did CB4 come out? Was that were we juniors or seniors in high school?
I'm gonna say man, let me see. I think I'm gonna say 92, 90. I'm gonna say 92 it came out, but no, it came out in 93.
Okay, yeah. So we're either juniors or this is you know,
end of our junior year, because it came out March of 93.
Yeah. So yeah, so we go see CB4 over at the movie theater off of Madison Street.
Okay.
And we go over to, I think there was either a grocery store or there was a like a dollar store or whatever. And we each got like the 12 pack of the individual Reese's peanut butter cups and put them in our jackets. Each of us had those. And then Billy got the 2-liter of Crystal Clear Pepsi and snuck that into the movie theater. So we're sitting in there and we're watching the movie, and every time we tip up the Crystal Clear Pepsi, we hear everybody laughing, and we're like, oh fuck, okay, yeah, it's Crystal Clear Pepsi. And then we realize everyone else had snuck in 40s, because we heard the 40s, the empty 40s rolling down the movie theater, and they're laughing at the white guys drinking Crystal Clear Pepsi and eating too many fucking Reese's peanut butter cups. I think, I had to hold off on Reese's there for a minute after that night, because it was pretty sickening. But yeah,
this sounds like I'm one-upping you on that 40 story, but I went and saw It's All About the Benjamins at the movie theater.
Yeah.
I was the one who snuck in the 40s.
Oh shit. Nice.
My 40 rolled down. You heard, and it still had liquid in it, so I heard that.
Oh fuck.
And we're just like, oh shit. And we just sit there. And I was like, well, that sucked. And then all of a sudden the bad part is, it was when it crashed.
Yeah.
It was right at a quiet part.
Oh fuck.
I think I might have been with Rob or somebody.
Yeah.
He would probably tell some wild ones, but I like, being a kid was fun, man. Being an adult's fun too, but when you were a kid, you had nothing to worry about. You were carefree.
Yeah, for sure.
You just did whatever the hell. That's what made you who you are today.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So you remember growing up in Germany? Not, we I guess we didn't really grow up there. We were kids there, but AFN television, the one channel, right?
Yeah.
And you would be at your friend's house, you'd be watching whatever, and then all of a sudden, like 1:30, 2 o'clock comes around, and it's like the fucking Star Spangled Banner or whatever. We've come to the end of the television
broadcast day. Yeah.
And then it ends, and then it's just like snow or whatever, and then at like, not Informer, because but it'd be like the snow on the TV screen,
right?
But at like 5 o'clock, the fucking national anthem will play or whatever, and then the news would come on. It's just like one channel.
AFN, man. Yeah. It's like, and hearing stories of kids that went over to Germany, after like I had gotten back to the States, and they're like, oh yeah, we had MTV, and we got prime time is like we were getting fucking reruns from like, the season before, like over there, and having to rely on like, last year's fashion at the PX, and the cereal selection sucked at the commissary. I remember having my grandmother send me like, Cookie Crisp, and she sent me GI Joe cereal and
Nice.
some other shit. Yeah, yeah. And then my cousin Dina, she would put a blank VHS tape in her VCR and turn on MTV and just hit record and let that motherfucker record all the way until the end of the tape, and then she would send that over to me and Matt, so we would have music videos.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I had a friend who was um a little a little more money than us, and their parents had satellite from England.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
yeah, so we were in Germany while we had some good shows, like everything. I watched the Moscow Music Peace Festival live
Oh,
on
fuck.
pay-per-view off their satellite dish. You know, and that was great to watch that, and I didn't know that was pay-per-view at the time.
Yeah. Have I talked to you about that podcast called The Winds of Change?
Yes, and I have not watched it. I need to. I
Dude.
remember when you sent it to me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need
I
to
haven't
watch
finished it yet, but every episode my jaw was left, dropped, because that's some crazy fucking like shit, because
Now, is that like them talking to the band, or is that just like word of mouth and they,
it's like
is it
it's kind of a little bit of both. I mean, they have like interviews with I want to say that I think they have interviews with some of the
Klaus?
guys from Skid Row.
Oh, okay.
And then they have like some, ex CIA operatives or agents that, that don't dwell too much into the theories, but they don't, deny yet confirm, I guess you can say. But yeah, it's definitely a good listen. I mean, if you need a break from whatever, you usually listen to, yeah, Wind of Change. Yeah, it's a great fucking listen.
But yeah, they're I think that the Scorpions actually has there's the Wind of Change movie coming out, which I think is like a biopic about them.
Ah, okay.
And
Yeah, yeah.
and I just saw the other day, and I the day of the Black Sabbath concert thing in England,
Yeah.
they were doing their 60th anniversary show in Germany that day.
Jeez.
60th, because they did start they were like in the 60s, and they got some good stuff in the 60s. It wasn't really the Scorpions that we have come to know. It was a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
different because it was like, I believe like 62 is when they started, or
Damn.
63. But
Yeah.
well, Judas Priest, they started in like 70, no, 69 or 70 or something.
Damn.
Like they started early too,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Scorpions had like their lead guitar player, his name was like Uli or some crazy name.
Uli. Oh
Uli,
yeah,
yeah.
Uli John, not David, Roth. Uli John Roth.
Yeah, dude, he the way he plays guitar, I mean, it's effortless and it's amazing. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this guitar down, and yeah, I'll just be a fan. Woo! It's like I don't need to
But
play guitar,
but they probably say the same thing about certain guitar players themselves,
Right. True.
like I want to see what Steve Vai and Joe Satriani and Zach Wild, when they're all sitting around, like who they're talking about, who's a badass guitar player when they're badass guitar players,
Yeah, man, it probably all goes back to Hendrix, it's got Hendrix and Page.
And and
yeah.
some people, and it is what it is, everybody has their opinion, but a lot of people, and at the time a lot of it was but a lot of people always say that Hendrix is sloppy. He was really sloppy as a guitarist, and I was like, whether he was sloppy or not, the short period of time that he had with us is still being looked at today as fucking amazing work. You know?
I mean, yeah, it's like stick to your math rock, and your scales and your proper,
which is fine. That's their stuff, but
your proper posture, and you've got your guitar up like this, It's like,
but Tom Morello plays like that though.
Oh yeah.
I got a message here. I'm gonna pop up from Face Kicker.
Oh shit! All right, cool.
Face Kicker is from San Jose. They were on the pod many moons ago, and not my dad. I'm thinking I'm gonna take a wild guess on the episode number, but I'm probably gonna say episode 50. Maybe I could be wrong on that. I should have wrote these down when the people that gave me their things. I should have been like, oh, episode blah 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 with so and so. Anyway, I'm a bad host. You know what I'm saying?
It's all preparation. H when it comes to
we both said it.
You got it podcast.
Oh man. But yes, I'm gonna see what they had to say to us. I actually did check it out, but I don't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you that, but I've already
cool.
I've already seen it. But just bear with it. Here we go.
All right.
Russ, Happy New Year's and season greetings from your friends at Face Kicker. We wish you and the podcast a fantastic 2026. All the best. And we hope you kill it, brother.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! And we want to introduce our new bassist, Paul. He's ready to rock, and we're making an album in January, February timeframe, early next year. We can't fucking wait, and we're excited to share with the new music with you guys.
Happy New Year's!
Hey!
Gung Hey Fat Choy!
So that was Face Kicker. That was episode 54, by the way. And
Nice.
if you wouldn't have known it, but that their drummer is I believe 60 years old.
What? Nice.
And the rest of them are in their late 50s, and they're all retired. And this is what they do.
Tiger blood, man. We all have it in us. Tiger blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're a fun band, man. They're just living it, man, and they just love playing music, and that's what it's about. I told them, it's just do what they do, So, and they're like I said, they're retired now. They just play music. So
yeah, we'll have to get them back on once they start putting out some new jams, man, for sure. Yeah.
I think you would have a good time with them because they're all from the Bay. So they we're talking on that episode about like the drummer when he went and saw Metallica in the early 80s and shit. And it's just like all the cool concerts that they all went to and seeing the Melvins and shit. And like they got some cool they had some cool stories. So
yeah.
But yeah, man.
I've only been to the Bay as a tourist once and I fell in love with it. I mean, I told Laura, I was like, if you ever got a job out here, I would try to get a job fucking operating the rail cars, man, because that's the coolest shit ever, dude. You know,
It goes in my head all the time about going back out there, especially with all my nieces and nephews, and I wouldn't mind being around them, just because, none of my siblings here have any kids or anything. Well, I don't have any siblings here really, but on my mom's side, nobody has kids. So, but on my dad's side, all my siblings over there have kids, and I have lots of nieces and nephews. And you know how it is being an unc. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
for sure, man. Yeah, yeah,
and it's cool, So
yeah.
that's what I thought about it.
Yeah,
But,
right on.
what you got, man? Give me a. I had asked us to write some questions down, and I wrote some questions down, but then I realized they were more just like stories that I wanted to hear from the great Seven himself. But give me one of the questions that you have written down. Let's see what we got. Let's see how deep you want to get.
All right. This yeah. I have my own answers, but I want to, for pretty much
That's
all
cool.
of these. So, something, this would be like a no wrong answer, but this is going to be, Seven's 7 no wrong answers. So, 7 questions, no wrong answers. Top 5 shows that you've been to in no particular order.
Okay. Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger tour,
Where was that?
Santa Cruz, California at the Catalyst.
Fuck.
I have, well, I don't, it's on the other side of the computer, but I have the Bad Motorfinger cassette tape autographed by the band.
Fuck yeah.
It was pretty cool. Yeah. Chris Cornell's signature. No, you know what? I'm gonna get it because we're gonna show this. Give me one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Hold on.
Show that.
So I have this right here. It's kind of like the cooking shows. It's like, bam, here it is, But this is my Chris Cornell one.
Oh, fuck
That's
yeah,
the signature
dude.
right there. Ben Shepherd's.
Nice.
And then Kim is right here. And Matt left because his brother was in town, and they went and hung out. So I was kind of bummed about that. So that show would be one of them.
You're muted. There you go.
Both times, I would say my second best show would probably be not second best, but number 2 and 3 would be both times I saw Prince.
Fuck. God damn.
And I will say, and these are all earlier days. These are gonna be most of my earlier days because those are the ones that were more memorable for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you're younger, they left an impression on you. Seeing Sonic Youth at the Warfield in San Francisco with Screaming Trees, on the Dirty tour. And then my very first concert, Living Color in Germany.
Nice.
I don't know if it was the Vivid tour.
That was with Urban Dance Squad, right?
No, it was this band called Beyond.
Okay.
They were German. And this is the ticket.
Oh yeah, that was Vivid. Yeah, for sure.
This is oh no, this was 91. So that wasn't my first concert. Yeah, I guess it was 91 because David Lee Roth was also 91 when I saw him.
Nice.
So that was like, yeah, David Lee Roth right there.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, and then I would probably say my last one. Ooh. Seeing The Who.
Fuck. When did you see The Who?
The 50th anniversary tour at Bridgestone.
Oh, okay.
And this was probably, you were here.
Yeah.
It was in like probably 16 or 17, maybe 2016. And Joan Jett opened up.
Oh fuck,
She,
nice.
she stole the show just because it ain't broke, why fix it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the Who had the next night after the Who played Nashville, they went Chicago, and Roger couldn't sing, and Eddie Vedder filled in.
Fuck.
That would have been
Damn.
amazing. That would have
Yeah,
been amazing.
yeah, yeah.
So
Those are solid.
those are my 5. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. I dig that. Yeah, yeah. I would have to say, first show I ever went to, my dad took me and my older brother to see Kiss. It was a Dynasty tour, so that will forever be like number one. Number 2 would be shit. It would probably be 9 Inch Nails Downward Spiral tour with
Ooh, nice.
Jim Road Circus and a little unknown band at the time called Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids.
Never heard
And
of them.
yeah, that was at Vanderbilt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3, just because it was an amazing show. It's a great fucking album too. Never got to see Jane's Addiction, but I did see Porno for Pyros, and
yeah.
it was at the old Nashville Convention Center when it was still downtown, right across the street from Bridgestone. Seeing Springsteen, with my brothers in Blacklist Royals and their mom and dad and our roadie extraordinaire Jason. That one, I mean, we were like just like arms, we could like rush, the catwalk and like slap fucking Springsteen on the ass if we wanted to, but I stayed right in front of little Stevie pretty much throughout the whole show, and he was just a fucking, god up there. She's like the epitome of cool. And then fuck, I would say, man, there's so many. Seeing REM with on the Monster tour, and Radiohead opened with the the Bins. That was a great show. Seeing Alanis Morissette on the Jagged Little Pill. All of this is at Starwood,
Oh yeah.
yeah. But yeah, those are, and then every time I saw the Mighty Mighty Boss Stones at 328, they always brought great bands with them. First time seeing the Boss Stones, Don't Know How to Party tour. We just, like, you and I just graduated. This is like 94. And they brought a New York hardcore band called Black Train Jack with them. And they were fucking, just became a huge fan of that band. And then second time around, they brought Wax, who were in Biodome, and the fucking Mallrats soundtrack. And then Face to Face, which, spawned the love for probably my favorite fucking band in the whole world, other than Kiss. Face to Face for sure. Yeah.
Well, those are some good shows there, but I guess I guess after you're saying 328 and shit, not 328, but like Starwood and stuff, I forgot. I mean, I saw Tom Petty there. I saw the Cure there.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to break them down, really. Like, your
for sure.
best show, but like I said, those earlier ones for me are my most memorable ones because I was young and I never seen anything like that. I think even though when I get older, I still enjoy going to shows. It's not the same, like, for me as it used to be,
Yeah, for sure.
Especially after you play music, and it's like, now you just have like I was really geeked out though at the Weezer concert last year. I was really geeked out on that because it was a good show. It was, and Flaming Lips sold me. Like, I like Flaming Lips, and then they went kind of weird.
Oh
and,
yeah.
But man, they're so talented.
Yeah. The thing about the Porno for Pyro show is that, Perry, being the mastermind that he is, the theatrical mastermind, like, for every song that they played, it was almost like a cabaret of some sort, because not only was the band up there absolutely annihilating it and melting faces, but they had stage performers up there.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so it was a show inside a show. Yeah, it was like a creepy ass, like fucking carnival, scene.
Do you remember when they got back together one of the times and they did they were one of the first bands to lock up your cell phones? It was like maybe Virgin Mobile or something like that, or one of those kind of places. But
Yeah.
they did a show and everybody had to bag up their phones. And I think they were I think they were like a test thing or something. But anyway,
Yeah. Huh.
yeah. And then did you just see where they have quote unquote put their differences aside so they can give the fans what they want? In my eyes, I'm like, damn, is somebody broke? Because how many times are they gonna fight with Perry?
Yeah.
Break up and then kiss and make up and then
Yeah. Well, they said that they were going to go their separate ways. They're not. Yeah, they're done. Yeah, they want the memory of Jane's Addiction, which I would like to think ended a long fucking time ago.
yeah.
And yeah, just right off into the sunset for sure.
Well, are you gonna if would you go see them?
I don't know, man. Contributing factors would be obviously the price.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else is on the bill, and what venue is that?
I would like to see them at, say, like Marathon. That's where I would like to see them.
I don't know, man. I think Brooklyn Bowl would be a better venue. I think it would sound a whole hell of a lot better. Yeah.
No, the Ryman.
Yo, yeah.
What's
seeing them
I've
at
only
the Mother Church? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've only been there 3 times, and I saw Ralphie May there.
Yeah.
I saw a little band called Oasis.
Oh, fuck.
And I saw Deftones a couple years back there. I think it might have been the Gore on Gore. So
okay.
It was pretty cool. But that's the only time I've been there.
Yeah, what shit. I've seen saw Beck on the Odelay tour with the Cardigans.
Nice.
Seen Social D there, saw Morrissey there, saw Lucinda Williams play there. That was great. That was pretty recent. Yeah.
Was she doing an anniversary tour? Was that is this her farewell tour?
It was. She had just put out a new record, which is really fucking good. Damn,
she's a beautiful singer.
Yeah. And then 2 of the weirdest shows that I went to see there was Anthrax and Anthrax, Black Label Society, and Hatebreed, and then Clutch, Dinosaur Jr., and Red Fang. It's like because you can you can't stand in the aisles, you can't rock out, man. You can stand up, but you can't, So that
was that Red Fang, Dinosaur Jr., Clutch. That was right before COVID, right?
No, that was shit. That was like right before Laura and I decided to pack up and move to Buffalo. Yeah.
Hey,
what's
we
up?
have a guest. We have a guest. Shit.
Who do we got?
We have a guest. I'm scared of this guy though. His name is Toe B. What up,
dudes? What's up, man? Hey,
what's going on?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for coming into the recap. Closing out 2025, and
hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, dude.
With him popping on now, he's runner up for the most times on the podcast.
Nice. All right.
This is number 3.
Yeah.
And Dwayne has been on 3 times.
Oh man.
So
now I need to come up with another band.
Yeah. So what's going on in Nashville and the wonderful world of Marions and Second South right now, homie?
Oh, it's storming pretty good here. I had to I was about to jump on it at 6:30, but it was like I had to make sure like none of the trees and shit were gonna fall in my house.
Oh shit. Yeah, don't miss that.
Yeah, I wanna watch that at least.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild up here on the way. Well, actually on my way home around 3:15, 3:30, it just got dark out and rocks fell out of the sky. It felt like it was just like big clumps of rain just
oh Jesus. Yeah.
And then I get to my neighborhood and it stopped.
Yeah.
That was my rain.
Yeah.
That's how it is in the South, man. It's like chaos and then it just
Yeah.
So Toby, since you're joining us on here for a little bit, I have a question for you, and I didn't want to have Eric ask you, and Eric doesn't even know this question is coming because I'm asking everybody that pops on. What were your top 3 albums of this year?
oh, this year.
And neither one of your bands count. But I did see Second Self on a review list of like a top 10 albums, and they were one of the albums on there. So that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. We saw that. Man, I don't know. I was even thinking about, because Propaganda is like way up there, but even that new one, I was like, I haven't really gotten into that one yet.
Yeah.
That Turnstile shit's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's a good album. Real good album.
Yeah.
Did you guys see where Elton John interviewed what's his name, the singer of Brandon from Turnstile, and he said that he listens to that album religiously. Elton John does. He really likes it. He said, I'm old and I still got a 5 CD changer and it's in my changer right now.
Nice.
How cool is that, man? That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And Brandon was like, well, when we get to next time, if we come out to England and you're in the area, we'll bring you out to a show. And he's like, no, I want to come. Like, yeah, invite me to the show. I want to go. That's cool. When fucking Elton John, is like, you guys are really good, So.
That's Sir Elton John to you, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you're right. And isn't it Sir Paul McCartney too?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. They've all been knighted, right?
Yeah, they've been knighted, man. Yeah.
Elton John said the song that he really liked off of their album is Seeing Stars.
Okay.
So
that's
his song. Yeah.
What's yours?
Me or Eric? Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
You.
I'm gonna go with like the albums of like from people that we've interviewed and stuff, because that's what I was listening to most of this year.
Yeah.
My favorite, my internet rap told me that Empired from SoCal, their first album was my album of the year. It just dropped earlier, but their new album, I would probably say is in my top 3. Then followed by probably Unseemlier. And then I'm going to go with a big dog, which I just said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go with, that Deftones album. I'm going to put that up there as my top 3.
Yeah.
I finally listened to it after 3 months. I finally sat down last weekend and listened to it. And actually Eric can let, you guys you probably know, I was also listening to Second Self at the same time. I listened to Second Self because I posted it online, and then I listened to Deftones, which I did not post online, so you guys should feel good. But yeah, what about you, Eric?
I mean, yeah. Other than the bands that we've interviewed, which consumed a lot of my ear space, the newest Dead Bars, what is it called? It's All Dead Bars Go to Heaven. They're such a solid band. They were like my Fest Find this year. A band that I had never really heard of, but got to check out, and they're completely sick. They kind of got like a a replacements vibe to them.
Cool.
But yeah. I would check them out. Dead bars. All dead bars go to heaven. So yeah.
Hey, Eric, ask him the question that you asked me before he came on.
The top
the-
5 shows.
Yeah, of all time.
All right, Toby. Top 5
bro.
shows you've been to in no particular order. What's your favorite top 5 shows you've been to?
Less Than Jake is up there.
Nice.
Man, this year has been
Not
really
even this
nuts.
year, just in general, all time.
Yeah. From
Oh.
like a wee
all
lad
time.
to where you are now.
All time. There was top show was Slayer. It was in an amphitheater in Phoenix one time, and there was like so it was an amphitheater, so there's like the yard or whatever, and I don't know what they were burning, but somebody set a bonfire and they were moshing around it.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
They brought out the fire hose and they were trying to put out the fire, the staff or whatever, and like somebody picked up whatever was burning and threw it back at them.
Oh,
And then-
fuck.
Oh yeah.
There was helicopters spotting the yard and everything, like spotlights on these people, and they're getting arrested for arson and just chaos. And Slayer never stopped playing. I thought that was so it's like, this rules.
Yeah. That's got to be like the ultimate fucking show.
Those
for
are the
sure.
best time. Those are the best thing, that amphitheater, because out there in the general mission in the grass, there was always fires and shit. People always moshing around them. I remember at Starwood one time, they had like 3 or 4 different bonfires out in the fucking thing. And as they put one out, another one is going.
Another
over
one would
here.
start up. Yeah, that's Lollapalooza 1993 at Starwood, man. Yeah, 100%.
Who else was on that show, Toby?
Bleeding Through and Marilyn Manson.
Oh,
So
Oh,
Bleeding
so that
Through
was
opened.
so that was recent. That was like at a recenter Slayer show. Okay.
yeah.
That was like 2008, probably.
Was that not Ozfest?
No, it
Wow,
was just
because
a show.
wow.
Yeah, it was it was Bleeding Through, then Slayer, and then Marilyn Manson. And like the changeover for Marilyn Manson was like way long, and then it had like a really like slow, creepy kind of intro. And I'm like, after Slayer, I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the bar. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Manson, that's he does have some weird intros. Just when I saw him open up for the Pumpkins, or was it the Pumpkins opened up for? They opened up for the Pumpkins at Ascend in downtown Nashville, and he was playing this song by Rick Ross, and the chorus is "The devil is a lie, the devil is a lie," and it's like blasting in downtown Nashville. Like right before, it's like all bass driven. It's all you hear is "the devil is a lie, the devil is a lie," and I'm like, and people are like all of a sudden, then it kicks in, and I'm like, man, where's that Jesus guy that's out in front of Bridgestone? Why isn't he down here passing out the Bibles right now? And then at the end of the show, on the Pumpkin set, Billy Corgan and Marilyn Manson both are dressed like nuns. And they do Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Just as nuns. That's awesome.
Yeah, like you saw maybe it was Marilyn Manson. It was one of their sets anyway. But yeah, because you seen one of them at the foot of the stairs and they walk up the podium and then they're both like, "Girls just want." It was all fucking warped and demonic. But Marilyn Manson had a butcher's knife as his mic holder. And
I remember that.
He slit his hand open, and he had to get his bandaged up. And Twiggy is just sitting there like, dum, dum, like just playing over and over, just playing the same bass note over and over again. And then he comes out, and Marilyn Manson's hands wrapped, but blood's still coming through it. But he still put the show on. I'm like, dude, that's a real fucking knife. It's not like a fucking fake knife.
Yeah, you think that would be like, yeah. Fucking idiot.
Badass, I mean.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So give us 2 more shows. What's 2 more?
Other top one. We went out to I think we did this in the second South one, but we went out to punk rock bowling, and me and Matt, the drummer, didn't have tickets to the big show, and Nate did. It was Nate and Lindsay, and they go in, and they didn't scan his phone, his QR thing, and so he sent us screenshots, and so we went in and they scanned it and it worked. Next thing I know, I was like bumming out in a hotel room. Next thing I know, I'm like crowd surfing to Bad Religion.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
It's like, what?
That's amazing. Yeah.
There's
It's
that
like,
one, and then
punk rock bowling gods were like, you will be there. Yeah.
you're the guy today. I was like,
Yeah.
yes. God, what's another one?
Oh, we got another guest. We might have to.
Geez, there's so
we'll have
many.
to-
I can't even think of a third one. There's so fucking many. Like the best one.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're gonna bring on another guest. We got Rob over here. Rob's joining us. How you doing, Rob?
What
Rob,
up,
Right,
Rob?
what's up?
Rob, Toby, Rob. Whoa, wait, Rob, you kind of know Toby, but you don't know Toby because it's a different Toby. So you know.
It's a different Toby, but nice to meet you, Toby.
What's up, Rob?
The You Want It, You Got It podcast, bringing people together from separate parts of the states.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Geographically dislocated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been me and Eric have been chatting it up, and then Toby joined on and just talking it up. Toby was on episode 73 and episode 65.
Double up. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Rob, this is his second appearance on the podcast. I used Rob when I needed somebody. I was like, I need a guest, and he was like, I guess I can do it for you. And then he popped on, and then I don't even think I have this episode anywhere up. Honestly, I'm trying to remember why it may not have went up.
Because it was me, because you just don't like me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It's something, I don't know when it was. I have it somewhere, but I don't even remember what episode you were.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. But yeah, so Rob,
What are you guys chatting about?
well, Eric, I'll go ahead and give him ask him that question. Might as well.
All right. So, top 5 concerts that you've been to, no particular order.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question. Can you have the same artist concert more than once?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I did that.
Okay. I would say 9 Inch Nails and Jane's Addiction.
Oh, okay.
Which was I think their second show, or maybe their first show on that tour. Second show, because they started in Miami. The second show was in Tampa. And they flip-flopped every other night. So the first night, 9 Inch Nails was the headliner.
Yeah.
Second night, which is what we saw, Jane's Addiction was. And so
Okay.
I'm 9 Inch Nails is my favorite band of all time. Like, Trent Reznor can do no wrong. He can, but they didn't publish those things. So we went, it was beautiful. The sun was going down. And then Jane's Addiction is the band that like I found in high school, but I went to like the sound shop and like would dig through and like feel like I found sound shop's like a local record store that used to be in the mall. I like would find their like imports and be like, this is the coolest thing ever, and get it on cassette for like $8 and listen to it. So there was a lot of lore with Jane's Addiction, and they had broken up by the time I like really got into them. Like when Russ and I were friends, we were into Pour Up for Pyros. But so seeing them, and they just like came out with a big projection. I can't even remember what the movie was, but it was like this big projection. It was just looped over and over, and it started like this loop started falling. They dropped the curtain, and the whole band's there, and there's like dancers and everything. And my wife was not she was into 9 Inch Nails, but she wasn't a Jane's Addiction fan, and she just like turned to me and she's like, "This is awesome." So there's a big one.
Nice.
To keep with 9 Inch Nails, Halloween, 9 Inch Nails, Halloween. It was that in 2006, 2005.
Bridgestone.
Bridgestone, yeah.
Was it with
Death from Above, 1979.
So real quick before we go any farther,
You can go ahead and tell this story like an asshole, or you can let me tell it.
I am. I'm gonna butt in. So
Okay.
I'm at this same show. Rob and his wife, girlfriend.
We were not married at the time. We were not married.
Girlfriend at the time are ahead of me, and I'm with my buddy who is friends with Rob as well. And I'm like, hey man, check out that chick's legs. And
You did not say legs, did you? Did you say legs?
I didn't.
My wife is 5'4", bro.
Why do you guys?
Why do you? There's something that she is fucking known for. You can go ahead and admit it. I am proud.
I did not. I would tell you if I would have said, check out that ass. But all I saw were legs. And no, I did not say ass. But
what word did you use? It was not legs. Come on, bro.
It was. I didn't say any of that because we've talked about it on another podcast. But to make content better, so there I was looking up at the elevator, and I'm like, damn, check out that beep on that. And then So anyway. And then I look up and I notice oh fuck, it's Rob and Shelly. And I don't even think I met Shelly until that night. So
yeah, that may have actually been your first time ever meeting her, and you were like trying to sexually assault her. I'm just kidding. And
then
was that the toast at the wedding?
Yeah. Russ was in my wedding. He's like,
was that
awkwardly.
The toast? It was like to Rob and
the legs.
Yeah. Anyway, back to your story, Rob. That's concert number 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that show for me, again, 9 Inch Nails. I had seen 9 Inch Nails a couple times before. It was the first time seeing it with my girlfriend, who is now my wife of 18 years at this now. Thanks. Seeing it, and this was kind of like in this in-between time where I was finishing up undergrad and then about to go into grad school, and that concert, the Self-Destruct tour or whatever it was, I can't remember the name. They released on Blu-ray years later, and if you can find it, watch it. It's on the internet for free, I'm sure. But there's a 3-song sequence where it's Bill Viola, who's the video artist. They used his work, and it was a collaboration with Trent Reznor. And so when I went to grad school, I made all video work, and that was the night that I was like, that's what I'm doing my X number of years in grad school. Nice. Whether I actually like wrote it down in a journal, like that was the day, who has a journal anyway, really. But so that'd be concert number 2. So concert number 3, where you know what? Screw you, Russ. You're not included in all my fantasy concert top 5.
I had a live journal. You
did have a live journal. I had a live journal too.
X, now watch him die X.
Here, yeah, it had the X's. Of course it did. So here's a concert for you that I would have never in a million years have ever gone to, and it was one of the best experiences of my entire life. Bloodhound Gang, 328 Performance Hall.
No shit.
Dude, that I didn't even know any song of the Bloodhound Gang. My boss, I worked at Blockbuster at the time. And Eric, you knew my girlfriend back then. We were living in Nashville. And I was working at Blockbuster, and he called me and was like, my boyfriend, I don't remember at the time, is really sick, and I've got these tickets. I don't want to go to waste. It's like my favorite band ever. And I was like, who's that? And he's like, the Bloodhound Gang. I was like, never heard of him. He's like, you'll love him. And, he's like this, like now we know that they're like bears, but he's just like this Teddy, like this just jolly gay dude, but like he was a bear. And I was like, cool, man, let's go. And like we went out to eat. He like took me on this man date. I'm like 22 years old, like the best day of my life. And I don't have to have sex with this dude after either. So let's go, man. So we go and we show up, and there was no opener. We showed up right before like the show started. We walked in, and now I know everything about the band because it was so just impressive. But like Jimmy Pop, the lead singer, comes out and it's like chugging like a fucking 2-liter of Mountain Dew, and I was like, wait, is this like And I had always at this point heard the lore of ICP, but I didn't know what it was. Like I'd never physically seen it. So it's like, are these the Fago guys? And like I'm trying to like process. And then he like takes a sip of this like 2-liter and just goes, "This is disgusting, you fucks," and like throws it in the audience.
Oh,
and then they
Jesus.
just start playing, and everybody's just excited. And I was like, everybody's into this. And if you remember 328, there's like people hanging from the old rafters.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the rafters. Yeah.
And it was just this thing with this music, and they were getting people to do stupid shit. And so this is like pre-Jackass at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I was really into like CKY and all the Bam Margera stuff anyway. So I was just like, why hadn't I heard of these people? And you know, now that you look back with the lens of the internet, you're like, oh, they're all from the weird fucked up part of Pennsylvania. Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know, now everybody's thinking of like, oh, the bands I like from Pennsylvania are all fucked up. But like that was just an amazing show, an amazing experience. And it's one of those things that kind of taught me, like anytime somebody says, "Hey, do you want to go for free music?" I always say yes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
That was what I learned that day. It was like, if I was not necessarily in a good mood, like, and I answered that phone call and was like, sure. And I think I was like in a fight with my girlfriend at the time. The girlfriend at the time is obviously the past tense. So it made for,
right?
Yeah, it made for good conversation now.
Russ, did you think she had a great ass?
She didn't have one.
I was say I don't really think so, but I no, I don't really remember what she was older than you, right? Though, Rob?
Yeah, so she's like, you knew her before, Eric, right? Like you knew her.
Who are we talking about?
Eva.
Who's that?
She worked at Kinko's in Clarksville.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
What's her last name, Rob? You can't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not gonna call anybody out. I just thought that you knew. So
Oh, no. Yeah.
that's okay. That's all right. You don't have to. Like
Yeah.
what? You don't have my life journal like written down. You didn't prepare.
I've got my notes somewhere there.
No, man, you're good. But yeah, like that like really taught me to like never say no. And
Yeah.
knowing Russ, you know, he was doing shows in Clarksville, like in Nashville, and he would always ask me like, "Hey, will you do a flyer for this, or will you shoot a video for this, or do a photo?" And I would like, "Fuck yeah, man! You're like one of my best friends." So I'd always just say yes. And sometimes I would show up and I'd be like, "God, this music is horrible," and that's okay. But then, like when you do those festivals, sometimes I'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die." But then there would be this like one band, and I had a sticker on a box, and it was like a Clarksville band, and they were like the hardest, fucking weirdest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, I like these guys. Like these guys are awesome. And
Was it a tall white singer with a bald head?
Yeah.
Did they have a sampler dude, like a DJ guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Malfunction Crew.
There you go.
And
those
and the
dudes
singer-
were fucking weird.
Well, the sampler DJ guy from Malfunction Crew is the lead singer of Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza. Mr.
Okay,
Kiss.
that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, and especially in the lore that's in my head, because I didn't like go to those shows. I would just go if I was around, and I, of course, like didn't live in Clarksville this whole time. I was like in Nashville or Murfreesboro or fucking New Jersey, things. But yeah, so there we go. 3. So I was gonna exclude festivals from this, but Russ was with me, and we went to like No Effects 2-day like going away show, but skip day 2 with No Effects, which was amazing. That was just a good show for me. Day 1, critical point in my life, like weird crisis thing. Russ flew out. My friend Jay. Oh no, that was day 2. But like day 1, MXPX played, and MXPX was like a band that I liked when I was like 19 and 20, and then I stopped listening to them, and they existed, but I didn't. With their music, like they kept going on. and they have a song that came out way after I stopped listening to them, and it played, and the fucking skies opened up at this goddamn concert, and it's just raining, and I'm like real emotional anyway, and the song's like about disappearing to the fucking mountains, and we're in fucking Denver, and I was like, oh, the mountains are right there, and so it was like real a mental fuck. And then Russ is like, I think Russ might have been under the influence of not alcohol, but it is legal in the state of Colorado. And so he was like in his own world, like maybe his own planet at this point.
I was geeked.
And yeah, so sorry. I'm
Looking at all that ass.
Yeah, Russ can edit
Well, yeah,
this if
because
he
I was
doesn't like
sitting.
it.
I was sitting down on the
He
ground.
was sitting down on the floor, getting rained on, looking at everybody's butts. He was that butt.
Bro, I was so dehydrated, I didn't even know it. And Rob's like, "Oh shit!" Like I was like, "Dude, I gotta sit down, man." I was so. I was on a few
water.
I was on a few gummy bears, if you know what I mean, and
Jesus.
I had to sit down, and once I got that water, I was good to go. But I was.
By the way, I have a legal medical card for this. Russ may have got recreational, but then accidentally got into my medical stash. Let's just put it that way. So things happen, you know, the child-proof locks, whatever, they don't necessarily work.
Yeah.
So that show was like just really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will say Marilyn Manson. What was that show? Russ, you and I went. Antichrist Superstar.
Antichrist
Municipal
Superstar
Auditorium.
at Municipal Auditorium. That was great.
Yeah, that, you know, and I got putting 2 Nine Inch Nails on there. I can probably list off about 15 different failure shows I've seen, and each one like holds a special part. But like I can't separate those as far as like a show. So I tried to give you 5 that kind of throw off. So
well,
you can judge me now, Russ.
Well, we said this. It's like I personally said my earlier shows because they were more memorable, and I was still like,
you were sober.
I'm not that. No, I don't know if I was. Maybe I was.
Well, but I didn't mean that in like a philosophical sense.
No,
just like when you're younger, you haven't had 20 years of drinking, and like you may have had a couple beers, but your mind.
Well, no, it was.
Yeah.
But no, because seeing music when you were younger was new to you. You're like, oh shit, this is all new. So it's more memorable, you know. Like I was telling him when I saw like mine was like Soundgarden in '92, Sonic Youth in '93. Like those shows, like to me, those were memorable shows because I was still new to going to music, you know. And then when I started playing music, going to shows was just an everyday thing, kind of because you're playing shows all the time, and then you're always going to shows. To me, it's just like, okay, you know. And then nothing really stands out except for like I told him, besides Prince and then the Who. The Who is really cool. But
yeah, I mean, I've seen Prince like 3 times. I've seen the Who a couple times. I've seen like Foo Fighters like in 12 different like iterations in my life. You know, I went and saw like Propagandhi. I went to a show at Lucy's record store. Propagandhi. They had just released their first one. How to Clean Everything or whatever.
It was okay.
And that's what's great about Mary is she always brought national touring acts, at least 3 per month. And
the lead singer gave me his phone number. He was like, if you can find a field in Clarksville, Tennessee, and get us down there and pay for our gas money, we'll come play a show for you guys.
Yeah.
And I was in high school. I was 16 years old, but like I had made phone calls to like a friend of mine that owns a bunch of property, and they're like, yeah, if you want to do it. And then the other friend was like, no, we can't do that. I should have done it. I would have been punk rock legend in Clarksville.
Well, and I don't even remember that show.
So much fucking trouble, dude. It would have been bad. Like it would have been bad.
Awesome.
I don't even remember that show being that crowded either, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, there was maybe 40 people there.
Yeah.
They're talking to a 16-year-old kid in high school who had just been like, his mind was blown that a band would be like, come up, talk to us. Do you want me to come to your house? Yes, I'll come to your house. Here's my phone number. Here's like, and I was like, I got a beeper, bro. He's like, this dude fucks. Here's my phone number. That's how 16-year-old me operated. And
that kind of reminds me, I think I had one more. One of the best ones was I saw Flatliners in a basement in Kalamazoo. That was
Oh
pretty
fuck! Nice.
cool. My friend's
Like-
basement.
Where,
What year
where
was
are
that
you
of the-
geographically located, sir?
I'm in Nashville, but then
Oh,
I
okay.
was
Okay.
then I was in Michigan, where I'm from.
Yeah, you pulled that Michigan card. I got some Michigan lore.
You know,
Oh,
wait a
yeah.
second.
Weird
We're
stuff.
all like, you're in Denver. We're in the central zone, and then Eric. So we're all okay.
I'm Eastern
I'm down to
time
4
zone, baby.
days. 4 days left in Denver, and then January 1st, I'll be on the Eastern time zone with you, Eric,
Cool.
permanently.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Well, I did find out Rob was on episode 23.
Look at
All
you
right.
doing your little producer side
So that's
hustle.
like-
I like it, Russ.
That's like 60 fucking episodes ago.
I know. I told you I'm going to be on episode 100 too. You watch.
Oh yeah, Eric. Rob is going to be 100.
Cool. Nice, nice.
I mean, hell, maybe Rob could even. I mean, Rob can come on anytime. Honestly,
Yeah.
you just save that link, and any Wednesday or Thursday, just pop on, and we might be here. One of those 2 days,
Just gonna be sitting there for like 24
Yeah.
hours and like fall asleep in the background. That's fine. I don't really have anything else to do. I just tell me if you're here, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. I'll be right back.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, now that everybody's back, and now I have to go to. I got a package, but I'm gonna hold off. But anywho, well,
Package.
Toby, tell everybody your bands and what you guys got going on, and what you guys have coming up next year.
So Second Self, we're working on a new record. Hopefully something that'll be done maybe mid-year. And then obviously, some shows and shit like that. And then Mayrins, we're still kind of just doing a song by song kind of thing. Just releasing what we want to. And here pretty soon we're gonna have a new music video with a new release.
Oh, fuck
We are
Yeah.
video. So I think we were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about that last time we were on.
yeah.
The last time you guys were on, yeah. So once that's coming into fruition, and the wrapping it all up, man, let us know, and we'll get you guys back on. We'll debut that shit live.
Yeah.
I think I told Eric. Eric talked about this about another group of people, but I think we should, later next year sometime when everybody has some time, is to get like a whole Nashville podcast going with all the bands. Like, I mean, it's all the homies, right? So might as well just get a big old podcast going, and by that time, I think Graveyard Kids will have their full length out. I think there's like 100. I think there's like 170 songs on it or something wild like that. I don't know, man. Wes sent me a list of like how many songs they got. I'm like, holy shit! Well, I'm ready to hear it because they're cool cats. But yeah, man, like get somebody from every band, and we can do a big old party because
that'd be
everybody knows Eric. Everybody knows Eric, and it's all 7 degrees to Eric.
I am the Kevin Bacon of Nashville.
I was gonna say herpes, but I like Kevin Bacon way better.
Thanks, man.
That's where I went, and then you solved it, and I was like, wait, no, that is Eric, not herpes. Why would I say that?
Not herpes. No.
Well, it's funny, Rob, and obviously Toby already knows, but like every time that I've talked with somebody from Nashville for Eric, it's just like everybody knows Eric in one way or another. It's just like, it's like Eric. I think actually, if Eric wouldn't have moved to Nashville, there'd be a lot of bands that wouldn't have people because they all had played, and Eric, they all had played in Lonesome Town Drifters at one point of their career or something, or because it's like
I found a Lonesome Town Drifters sticker not too long ago, like
nice.
like 6 months ago when we were moving. So I'll pull it out in the next few months. I'll frame it, put it.
Nice.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Good tattoo.
You can never say never.
I
Eric
have a
the
merch
herpes-
tub behind me of fucking shirts, a whole bunch of
man.
smalls and mediums, and free.
I've lost
stickers
like
that I
100
made.
pounds, so I'm just saying I could maybe get in one of those mediums now.
All right,
Schmedium.
Cool. Yeah. I wear medium husky now.
medium husky. Hey, here we go. I
Yo, y'all want to hear a story about Russ? So Russ got kicked out of the PX, right? He couldn't go shop at the PX. And this is like PX. You can edit this out, Russ.
No, I don't care. I just got a package.
The PX is like a military like shopping center. So Russ couldn't go there, but yeah, it's an exchange. But you gotta tell the common folk. Okay, now I'm gonna tell the real story because Russ had to go.
Now you can tell the real story, yeah.
Yeah. So Russ got in trouble. He couldn't go there, but that was like the only place to buy Jinko jeans for like a reasonable price in Clarksville.
Yeah.
So my dad was in the military, so he's like, "Can you go get me some jeans?" So we drove on post. He's like, "I can't go in. Here's my $22.50 or whatever." So I go in and he runs in like after me. He's like, by the way, don't go to the men's department. You got to go. And he's like out of breath. You got to go to the Husky boys section.
Oh, fuck.
This is like while I'm handing the ID card. And I'm like, okay. And so for some reason in my 16-year-old brain, like him almost like walking in and him not being allowed at the PX, like I'm like freaking out already. And so I'm like, okay, I'm a 6'4", 6'3" individual going to shop in the Husky boys section on a military base. Like I might not make it out of here, but Russ.
But they would have looked so cute on you though. My little husky ass pants on you. So look, hold on. I will say this.
Did you hear all of that?
Yeah, I got my earbud in.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we were all on the same page.
When you guys started talking about Husky, I went to go see if I had a pair of pants that still said Husky on the back because, when you wash them, the tag fades. But yes, I wear Husky pants. My waist is 32 and my inseam is 27.
Man, you do what you gotta do, bro. Man, nobody's judging
and guess what?
you.
You know how
that's value shopping, sir. You were just ahead of the curve.
They're half price. My Levi's are half the price of regular Levi's. But anyway, that was the only pair of Jinkos I ever owned. Because then I found out. Then you
realized that I was not going to ever go buy again because I was traumatized.
Because I went to the Goodwill and would buy like a 41-inch waist and just cut the bottoms off and just have big ass fixed skate pants, and because that's all they were for,
Yeah.
Did you guys ever, Toby or Eric, did you guys ever have Jinkos?
I did, and I immediately cut them into shorts.
Yeah.
I had a pair of khaki ones. Yeah.
I only
had
them
tried
just
to
hated them.
Yeah, I tried to wear them
Did you
once.
cut off the pocket?
Holy shit, we got, holy shit. Hey, I can't, oh, fuck off.
This is
Bye.
This is from that was oh shit.
Where's Russ? Is Russ? I can't see Russ. Is Russ here?
What's up, guys?
I can't see Russ. Is he here?
He was.
He disappeared.
What happened?
Oh man, Russ is gone.
Hey Eric, can you tell Josh that I'm here?
Oh, okay. Hey, Josh.
I can see Russ. I can't hear Russ.
Yeah. He said he's here, and he Teeth Out is still his favorite band.
No, you guys are ass. So real quick, guys, we did an episode with these guys.
Can't hear a word of Russ.
Apparently, Josh was like the whole time we couldn't hear. He couldn't hear.
Do that magic thing to your microphone, Russ. Snap your fingers. Make that thing work again, would you?
Yeah. Anyway, what's all right?
Yeah. Toby,
You got it.
We're bailing. We just wanted to come say hello.
All right, guys.
Dude.
Peace.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Bye.
What's up, dudes?
Yeah. They're in a band called Teeth Out, and they are freaking amazing. They're from Prince Edward Island, which it's Alberta, right?
Canada, right?
I think.
Yeah, it's Canada, but it's the.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're an hour ahead of us, or an hour ahead of Eric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Apparently, they were not able to hear me towards the end of the podcast. Everybody else could except for him. And then Ozone wasn't able to hear Eric, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, one can't hear me, the other couldn't hear Eric. It's just like, what the fuck? And then finally, and I'm thinking to myself, what if this was a joke the whole time? Like, he was actually able to hear me the whole fucking time.
He just didn't want to hear you.
But for 20 minutes,
teeth out.
Teeth out, one word. They're 90s skate punk, just like everything else that's rad in this world.
Yeah. Very Belvedere, very cigar. So great fucking band.
So, well, Toby, Rob, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Do you guys have any questions? Toby, before we go, do you have any questions for me or Eric?
No.
Good answer. Good answer. Maybe. I won't have your baby.
When? I can't think of anything.
How about you, Robert?
I mean, I can always come up with questions. Do you want me to just make something up, or do you want?
No, I mean, you don't have nothing. You don't have nothing.
All right, Russ got real scared real quick.
No, I'm worried about what Eric has to ask me at the end of he has like these questions that he's been asking, and the last question is the one, and he said he read the question to his wife. She was like, I'm gonna go now. So I don't know what these questions are about, so I'm kind of worried, but I'll let you know how they end though, Rob. But Toby, Rob, I appreciate you guys stopping by. You guys are always welcome. Toby will probably get you obviously back, and Rob will see you at 100.
Sounds good. You guys have a good one. Nice to meet you, guys.
Go
guys. Well, that was fun. We had 3 visitors.
Yeah. Fucking, I knew Josh and Ozone were gonna pop in and do that shit.
Hey, it's Toby again. Hey.
Oh, did I mean to do that? I didn't do anything.
No, okay. All right. So I just want to say, everybody check out Second Self rules, and check out Marin's. They're just as cool, but even cooler, depending on who you ask. But I heard Marin's is going to be opening up for Taylor Swift in 2027. So that's the word on the streets. And 2027.
Yep.
All right, Toby. You have a good one, buddy.
All right, later, homie.
Later, dudes.
Late.
So that was cool. We had fucking Teeth Out, we had Rob, and we had Toby, man. So that's cool. Wow, we talked with them for a minute. So
dude.
Let me get these. You know what? I got some videos to play. Let's go ahead and get these videos out of the way.
And then we can.
We got some good ones here. I just gotta remember where I put them. This one was sent in from Rob earlier today. So let's play this one.
All right.
What's up, Internet? I'm Rob.
I'm Jay.
We're driving in Denver, Colorado. It is a nice brisk 37 degrees today. We just wanted to say what's up to Russ Attitude and Eric 7. You Want It, You Got It podcast.
What's up, Russ?
And Eric.
And Eric.
This is Jay. Hello, obviously. We're here. We just want to say what's up. Jay had something he needed to tell Russ for his Christmas present.
Oh yeah. Russ, docking. Yeah, that's a thing.
So we went to No Effect. The No Effect show that Rob was talking about was the Punkin' Drublick Fest, right?
Right.
And we had an extra ticket for day 2 because since day 1 was weird, we ended up getting an extra ticket for day 2. Anyway, we invited Jay with us. Well, I was fucking super stoned.
Yeah.
Because altitude really fucks you up. And we picked him up and he was drinking a little bit and had some drinks and stuff. Well, I'm not a touchy-feely. I'm kind of like, hey, to people, I don't like to be touched on. And Jay kept going, hey, Russ, man, you want a doc?
Shit.
And I'm like, so he's in the back seat. We're driving to go get some food. He's like rubbing my shoulders. Hey, Russ, you want a doc? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm wigging out, right? And I'm just like, but it was funny, but it was weird, right? So that's what that was about. So every time he says that, like even on like a podcast post, I'll send him back a picture of Doc In, the band.
Nice.
But yeah, he's an artist. He's a really good artist. He actually drew me and Rob's logo for our Moron Brothers podcast, which is
nice,
cool.
nice.
He has a cool cat. But
Quit messing with your fucking microphone, Toby. Morris.
Anyway, I actually like it like this. I like holding it. I feel more like me. Like I'm not like constricted, you know?
Yeah.
But so we were talking about the concert thing, and you know, now we're at an hour and 30 now, so you don't have to go too detailed into it. I think you kind of mentioned it, but the seeing Bruce Springsteen thing, you know, that was something that you had mentioned and stuff, and then that you had said that was one of your concerts. I mean, that concert, was it just a fucking like spiritual out of body experience?
It was, because everyone in Blacklist Royals were huge Springsteen fans.
Yeah.
And getting to see him on this tour, and the fact that, you know, we got general admission tickets, you got lottery tickets for floor seating, and we were lucky enough that our lottery tickets were in the first round of people being let in to the floor. So that's
and
why
this was that you said Bridgestone?
Yeah, I was at Bridgestone. So that's how we were able to get all the way up to the front. Well, like I said, it was me, Nat, and Rob, you know, from Blacklist Royals, Nat and Rob's mom and dad, and then our roadie extraordinaire, Jason. And we're all standing together. So throughout the show, you know, Springsteen, you know, like seriously, like we could see the sweat, you know, beating up on his forehead. We were that fucking close. So he starts pointing over at all of us, and you know, he's like, "Is that your mom?" You know, talking to like fucking Nat and Rob, and they're like, so Bruce pulls Terry up on stage and dances with her at the end of Dancing in the Dark. Right.
That's bad.
Yeah,
That's
and I'm right next to their dad, and I just put my arm around him. I'm like, "Holy shit! Your wife is dancing with the boss." You know, it's like, yeah. And talking about being worn out from a show. It's not like we were moshing or anything like that, but it was like 2.5 hours of nothing but Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, and just like we were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go bar hopping after this," because you know we're on Lower Broadway. Nah, dude, we went home and passed out, dude. It was it was a great show.
Man.
Yeah.
I saw when he did the Super Bowl, and there's a scene on there where he slides into the camera. Well, he slid too far into the camera, and I was like, because I was at the tap room watching it, and he slides, and I was like, "Oh shit, Bruce just teabagged America." Because like the cameraman pulls out, and Bruce is like he just smiled, you know. It was pretty good though.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
awesome,
and see, it's like I want to take Laura to see Springsteen because she's never seen him, and I'm like, but I'll never have that great of a Bruce Springsteen show, you know. It's like
nothing will ever top the first time you've seen a band.
Yeah.
You know? It really will, because it's like a different feel. Because now you're like, "Oh, I know what to expect." It's like, I mean, what band have you seen the most?
Shit. I don't know. Yeah, thanks to like Warped Tours and shit like that. I mean, God. Yeah, that's a tough one to answer. Yeah. I would, I take that back. I think Maiden is getting up there with the bands that I've seen the most, because like Laura and I actually they would be our Grateful Dead, you know, if we could get in a van and just follow Maiden on tour and travel. Yeah, that would be but I think when we go see them up in Montreal with Exodus, or not Exodus, but Anthrax and Megadeth, I think that's going to be either 7 or 8 for us of seeing them. So yeah.
Metallica is my most. I've seen them 10 times.
Nice.
I've seen No Effects 6 times. And then, and the only reason why I know this because I'm looking at my stats on the setlist
Yeah.
FM. And then I've seen Hatebreed, Terror, same amount of times. Some of it's not all my Terror shows are on here because they're not listed.
Yeah.
I got to play with Terror, so that was cool. That was
Yeah,
fun.
dude. Fuck yeah.
Taken Under did that. But anyway, but yeah, enough about us and music. So that's cool with the Bruce Springsteen. I kind of gathered that when you were talking about. I was like, man, but then the mom gets pulled up on stage and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh.
So, and not only was it that, but like, you know, Bruce Springsteen throws a harmonica out at like Nat and Rob, and you know, they got it. And if I'm not mistaken, at Rob's house, he's got in like a frame, he's got the harmonica and a picture of Bruce dancing with his mom. So
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Needless to say, I'm sure he got a little smooch on the when he got home that night. You know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I got Bruce Springsteen energy inside me. I need to go do something. You know? Yeah. But anywho, oh yeah. I was gonna ask you this question. When you know you had your older brother that got you into a lot of things, and I was talking with Rob earlier today about that. It's like I don't have that. I don't have that. You know, I had a, and it was that's probably a cool experience to have because everybody, you know, obviously you and your brother have a great relationship, and as a kid, you know, you see your older brother, you always think he's a cool guy, and your brother obviously is a cool dude, but he was really into cool music. So like him. Like before you kind of saw what he was listening to, I guess your dad was listening to like Kiss and shit like that. Yeah.
I wouldn't say like Kiss, but like, you know, growing up, you know, like I remember like the 8 tracks of like Steppenwolf and Santana and the Doobie Brothers. And then, you know, my mom liking, you know, the Eagles and fucking, you know, the Beatles, you know, both my mom and dad loved the Beatles. So yeah, I mean, yeah, music, you know, and driving in the car, you know, everywhere we went, you know, we were always listening to cool shit. So
that's cool.
Yeah. And now we're like over in Germany, like you're driving a long time going from like, you know, military base to like wherever you lived, you know, we were lucky enough to live off base. And it was like the albums that Pop would always like let us listen to in the car was like, you know, Motley Crue's Theater of Pain, Kiss's Animalize, Twisted Sister's Stay Hungry, Iron Maiden's Power Slave, and then he was like, all right, Van Halen. Yeah, we were listening to 1984, and then David Lee Roth, Eat 'Em and Smile. Yeah, those.
Before I knew like who Van Halen was, like I knew who they were, but I really didn't know albums and shit. And my first physical album that I remember having of Van Halen was OU812.
Oh yeah,
which and that's a great album. But for me, I've always been this way. My introduction to a band is always my favorite album by that band. So that's my favorite album by them. That's cool to see because I mean I guess I kind of had the same thing because my stepdad was always listening to like the Doobie Brothers, the Doors, Steppenwolf and that kind of shit. So that's kind of cool. But like what I was gonna ask was before your brother, you know, you started getting introduced to some of the stuff of him. Was there anything that you were into before that, like as a child? Like for me, it was like. I had that. My first cassette was Weird Al. My first cassette.
Nah, I mean, you know, like my brother had a turntable on wheels.
It's like the movies when your brother leaves, you fucking take it out, you know.
And he would like, you know, he would roll the turntable over to the crib and put on like, you know, it was like probably like Dress to Kill or Rock and Roll Over. And just like he'd listen to Kiss with me, you know. It's like I'm in the crib, you know. And,
how many years apart are you guys?
We're 5.
5. So me and my brother, my younger brother that I was raised with, he was born in 83. So that means I was 8. So we're 8 years apart, I guess. Is that how that works? Right. Yeah. So when he was like in 5th grade, they were like dressed like somebody that you look up to.
Yeah, yeah.
And he dressed like me. He wore, because he was the same size as me. He wore my same pants. He wore my skater pants. He wore my one of my Tagger shirts, and he dressed like me because that's what and then he had a Green Day tape in his pocket. He had Dookie in his pocket. That's what he had.
Yeah.
And I never knew this until later. And I was like, wow, that kid, And then when I got older, I realized how much my brother looks up to me and stuff. And that's weird because it's like that's what you do though. You're the older brother. Your little ones look up to you,
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, and then so I mean that's cool. Because like you guys, he skateboarded, you skateboarded. Like he played music, you play music.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to get him on here one day and just talk. Have him be a guest one day.
I don't know, man. Yeah. I'd have to get him to like open up. It's like I'm the more outgoing of the the brother. The two.
Well, tell him not to talk for a whole month.
Yeah,
and then save it up, bottle it up, and then we'll open it up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh. I think you know what, Eric. I think me and you can make anybody talk. Well, I don't know.
Sure.
We've had some issues sometimes, but
Yeah.
But anyway,
we get past that first 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then we're good.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with another question.
All right.
Which of the 3 amigos would you be?
Oh fuck! It's hold on. Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase.
Yeah. So you got Ned, you got Dusty Bottoms, or Lucky Day.
Who was Lucky Day?
That was Steve Martin.
That's what I'm going with.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a movie that I haven't seen in a while.
Dude, I think that's like an unsung 80s movie that I think a lot of people like to, forget about, accidentally. But dude, solid movie.
Have you ever seen The Dream Team from the 80s? It had like Christopher Lloyd, Michael Keaton, and they all escaped from like a mental institute. They were like on a trip in a van, and they're like all got different schizophrenia and different types of personalities, and they all get lost in LA, and they got to go around finding them. And it's hilarious. But
shit.
Yeah, you check it out.
And then that one up.
And then Multiplicity, which was like a fuck ton of Michael Keaton's. Like he kept getting like cloned, and then they kept getting stupider and stupider and stupider the more they got. But no. What about you? Who would you be in the 3 amigos?
Dusty Bottoms.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of and we didn't say this yesterday, but on the podcast with Teeth Out, we both picked Roadhouse.
Yeah, 100%, man.
That's why maybe it's good that we didn't start hanging out or start talking until later in life, because it probably would have been a bad idea back in the younger days.
Yeah.
Because it's like we're so much shit that we fucking think alike. It's like, man, it would have been wild if we had hung out back in the day. What's your favorite Kiss album? It's a hard one, huh?
Yeah. I guess I would say, man, it would probably be a toss up between Dress to Kill and Destroyer. Because as a little kid, that beginning of God of Thunder and that little kid like screaming or like chanting, that shit used to scare the hell out of me, man. Yeah.
Dress to Kill is mine. My favorite Kiss album.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's the first one I had actually bought with my own money.
Okay.
But before that, I got introduced with the first Kiss album I actually heard was Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits.
Oh God. Yeah.
But
Let's
then
put the X in sex.
yeah,
Oh,
that's the first Kiss song I ever heard, really.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
my little Dress to Kill right there.
Nice. Yeah, dude.
They got that Dixon the other day. But yeah, and then I bought the Kiss movie.
Oh God, it's horrible.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Anyway. If you were to be a Ninja Turtle, who would you be?
Donatello.
Think about this. Every single Ninja Turtle was the exact same. They were just painted differently.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers got us 4 times for 4 turtles that were the exact same. They were just painted different stripes. Think about that. You know? or these He-Man didn't sell? That's okay. Just spray paint them and turn them into WWE figures.
Yeah.
And then they resold them, you know?
Yeah, I still have my my Ric Flair He-Man like figure. I've got to break them out, and I still have to set up the attic with all my cool shit. But yeah,
that's a chore though, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
that's a chore.
Yep.
Because
I always say I'm gonna like start setting stuff up, and then I just sit down and play guitar. So yeah.
Hey man, you at least you're being productive.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So the room that I set my studio up in, I've already outgrown it. So I'm like, I should have did the bigger bedroom, and I would have been happier.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, man, Eric, we this year we learned from our mistakes of what we can do better.
Right.
We still got time. We could still probably throw in some new features or maybe a new segment of the show. If anybody's listening to this, if you have any suggestions, throw them out there, again, a big shout out and a huge thank you for not suing us, Denim Radio, for letting us or not really letting us, but we stole the we have our no wrong answers, and that's that's a paying homage to you guys.
So,
rap, but it's a little ours is different though. We don't ours isn't rapid fire. We just say it and then we talk about it. So,
right. Yeah.
But
yeah, no wrong answer.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't checked out Denim Radio, check out Denim Radio. It's based out of Canada, hosted by Josh from Trash Ambulance, and a favorite on the show, Dwayne Regretsky. And they basically do the same thing that we're doing. They interview some bands, and check them out. It's fun stuff.
So do we have any more messages from previous guests?
Oh, maybe we do. Do you want number 1 or number 2?
Let's see what old Vaughn thinks about the old number 1.
All right, so we're going number 2 because I'm going to say number 1 for the last. Sorry.
Hey guys, it's Mike from Little Low and Unseemlier. Just saying what's up at the end of the year. Thanks for having me on the pod twice. If you're going to ask end of year list, I'd say Wiccans from Austin, Texas. Phase 4 is one of my favorite LPs. The Earth self-titled LP. Oh, the Humanity, Ground to Dust are 3 of my favorite LPs this year. Thanks for having me again. I'll talk to you guys later.
What a cool guy, right,
Dude,
Mike?
Yeah.
Really
Yeah. And I'm so glad he gets, his job brings him up to Western New York. So I can't wait to hang out with that dude, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the reg.
I feel like it's wild because we've talked about my booking company Code of Honor. We had booked him the first time in Energy when he was playing drums, and I didn't even realize that. And obviously he didn't realize that, but he knew Chase who booked it. But to think about how many years later, and I interviewed him twice now on this podcast, and it's just crazy. Like we always use the term everywhere. Oh, it's such a small world. But it really kind of is, because,
for sure.
Who was it? Was it Fast Eddie when we were talking about Blacklist Royals, and he was like, "That's the first album I ever bought," and you're like,
Right.
"What? Holy
Yeah.
fuck,"
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like everything just is like it's a big circle, and everybody, you know, it's cool though. It's fun, and that's why we do this. You know, we do
Yeah.
this because we enjoy chatting with people. We enjoy finding new music, and what the fuck else will we be doing?
Right. All right. I'm going to ask you 4, and they're going to be rapid fire. So, yeah. So here we go. 80s movie you want to be in.
80s movie I wanted to be in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Breakfast Club, man, just because I think it would have been. It's just an iconic movie that I feel like, and yeah.
Nice. 80 or wrestling finishing move.
I mean, I know you. I know what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Rapid fire. You said I'm going with the Last Ride.
Cool. All right.
Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Or Tombstone. But
Yeah. Favorite band from 2025.
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm actually gonna go with I don't want to upset nobody out there. I'm gonna go Unseemlier.
Nice. What album should everybody own in their collection?
Purple Rain.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. I'm going to save this last one. So, yeah. You're going to get it, but yeah, I'm going to save it. So.
Okay. Well, so Eric, if you were around in I already know where this answer is going, but nobody else is going to know. Screw it. If you were in Greece,
yeah.
Which greaser would you have played?
I'd have been Zuko, baby. Yeah. I'm not edgy enough to be Kaneki. You know, I want to be Kaneki, but I can't be Kaneki.
Why?
I think I could be Danny Zuko for sure. Yeah.
Well, a hickey from Kaneki is like a Hallmark.
It's like a Hallmark card. Yeah.
Now, did you like Grease too?
I tolerated it. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer is a beautiful woman. I mean, it's got some good songs in it.
Cool rider.
But man, they made the T-Birds just to look like a bunch of chumps, man. You know,
I tried to watch the series they just dropped a couple years ago on the Pink Ladies.
Oh, and, God, yeah.
It wasn't bad. But it was done live. It was all done live. So it was like, yeah, it was really weird the way it worked, but it worked. They did it good. It was all, the singing was great, but no, I could fuck with, like, if somebody was like, hey, you want to watch Grease 2? No one ever says that. I'd be like, sure. But Grease, start to finish, you're gonna slap me because I won't shut the fuck up. Just like in Thrashing, just like in Breakfast Club, I will quote that movie from start to finish. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
First time you heard Iron Maiden, what album, what song?
We got a collection of music videos, and I think the first song would have been it was either Number of the Beast or Run to the Hills. And yeah, it was like 4 videos. So yeah.
I miss those days, man. Don't you miss that kind of stuff where we can just like get a cassette tape from somebody? You don't know what the people look like. You don't even know what kind of music it is. You just know it's heavy.
Yeah.
And then, you might even have the wrong name of the song written down in the fucking cassette that somebody gave you a copy of or something.
Right. Yeah.
But like, it was so cool to see, to do it, and the videos too, because seeing those videos, you were just like, holy fuck. What is this?
Yeah. And I mean,
movies.
take it. I'm in the 3rd grade, so this is like 1982, 1983. And just seeing these guys, already being a fan of heavy metal music, and then Kiss just took the makeup off, so Lick It Up had previously came out, and my brother had gotten into Motley Crue, so we were listening to Shout at the Devil, and then went back and got, Too Fast for Love, which is probably my favorite. That's Too Fast for Love is easily my favorite Motley Crue record.
It's raw.
But yeah,
It's so raw.
Yeah, Iron Maiden was just, they were everything. They were so fucking rad at that time, especially for a third grader. And now you can see I've got my trooper flag. I've got Number of the Beast framed. So
Made in 75.
Made in 75. Yep.
So were you living in Germany at that time?
Yeah. When I was born?
No, when you got into Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah.
So I found so much more music living in Germany than I did in the States, just because there's so much European bands that we didn't really know of back in the, you don't realize how much music's everywhere, and living over there, I found out so much about the German bands buying Metal Hammer magazines that were in German, and all I did was look at the pictures,
Yeah.
But man, those are cool times. So, but man, we are rocking about 2 hours on this.
Yeah.
But if I had flowers, I'd light them, and it's like trick or treating right now. It's like, is anyone else going to knock on our door to come on the podcast? It's like the last thing, and then someone's gonna be like, bloop. But it's funny that Teeth Out popped in. I thought that was just random.
Yeah, dude, that was perfect. Yeah.
Where's Russ? Where's Russ? That was
listen to Teeth Out, everyone out there in streaming land, please. They're such a great band.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, I think we're coming down to the end.
All right. So let's get that clip, and then you got the best question you've ever going to be asked.
No, I have the best question. No, I'm not asking the question.
Hey, this is Travis from the band
Jeremy.
Bitters and Distractions. Wanted to say what's up to my friends Eric and Russ from the You Want It, You Got It podcast. Thank you so very much for having us on this year as a featured guest. This podcast is fantastic. I absolutely love what you're doing for the music scene and the music community. And we'd love to be on again sometime in 2026.
I concur.
So to you and all your listeners, happy holidays and happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Those guys are so fucking rad. Yeah.
So Jeremy they weren't able to be together.
Yeah.
So Jeremy worked his magic, and then they just popped up from behind, and I
That's
thought
so rad. Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was great. So cool to them, man. I really like those guys.
Yeah.
I've liked all the guys we've met or talked to. You've actually met them.
Yeah.
Again, and shout out to Sell the Heart Records, which is probably my favorite indie label of the year. Lots of great rad stuff.
Yep.
And I've seen some people that I'm gonna hit up for next year that have albums dropping. So yeah, and also, Eric, let's just kind of manifest this, okay?
All right.
Who's someone that you would like to try to get next year?
Well, I mean, I definitely want to talk to Drastic, 100%. Get my my old bandmate Rob from Blacklist Royals, author extraordinaire. Get him on here. Definitely want to reach out to the guys in New Junk City again. Get those guys curbside, and maybe get Dead Bars on the podcast as well. Shoot the moon, man. Shoot the moon. It makes no difference, but shoot the moon.
Nobody's too big. I mean, nobody's too big to ask. They can just say no. You know? And what's a no? Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just another move on. So.
And hopefully we'll get Ricky Rackman on here too, man. So,
bro, that would probably be like who I would like to see. I mean, I'm gonna hit him up. Like, I'm gonna send a submission.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do this year. I mean, same thing. If you see something, hit them up. Fuck it. Let's just, like you said, go big or go home.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So I think this is gonna be the new last question of the episodes.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna say this now real quick.
Yeah.
With the fucking bizarro of the episode with teeth out.
Yeah.
This question is fucking done. I'm sorry, but good night, goodbye, rest in peace. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
And the answer is no.
Oh, it's
yeah.
not gone? I could keep it? No.
No, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, yeah.
That was so 2025.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Go.
Now, this is a serious question, man. Go ahead. I
Here.
want you to. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Daddy's ready.
Could you just be friends with Selma Hayek?
With benefits. That's good.
Yeah. That's
Bro.
good. Yeah. Russ, dude, thanks for letting me join and be a part of this podcast. You know, it has been a blast. It is definitely got myself away from the TV and away from the iPhone for, you know, hours on a, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday evening. And I appreciate you letting me join. We have interviewed some great bands and some great people, you know, not just because they're in bands, but and I was actually lucky enough to meet a handful of them while down in Gainesville for a fest this year. So looking forward to the 2026 year of the You Want It, You Got It podcast. We've got some great stuff already lined up. Excuse me, that I'm super stoked about. And yeah, man, this is gonna be a fucking great ride continuing for sure.
Man. Hey, we go as long as we either do it or till people get tired of us. But guess what? If you get tired of us, we're not going anywhere. We're not going nowhere.
We're still gonna do it. Yeah.
So just real quick, it's been a fun ride. I've enjoyed you coming on. I'm glad you decided to do it. I'm glad you're enjoying it because it's a lot easier to do with a person. Unlike just being by yourself, especially, you know, we're small. It's just me and you, you know, we don't have producer person. So my first episode aired March 23rd, 2024 by myself as a little lonely boy. That episode was really rough. The audio levels were like, and that's before I learned how to fix it. And then I just left it. And then, you know, I did a few, and then I got you on board, and now it's us. There's no more me. It's us. And this is what we do because you want it. We got it. That's not really the podcast, but anywho, but Eric, yeah, man, I'm glad you enjoying yourself. We don't have nothing but more to go from here. And everybody have a safe and happy new year.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah. All right. Later, homies. Have a good evening.
Peace.